Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the time given to me. The Honorable Professor Budi, as the head of the Department of Historical of Islamic Civilization, and the unforgettable all the invited. The first of all express as to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Lord of the world, the creator and the master of this entire universe. And don't forget to convey our salawat and salam to our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, upon his family, his companion, and his peaceful followers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we talk about culture, culture is a product that's produced by the one of country, and of course, there's many of them, especially if we're talking about the Indonesian culture. There must be a lot of it. You may be think why Indonesian have many culture. Indonesian have many culture because Indonesian consists of various tribes, which causes Indonesia have many culture. As Indonesian nation, we must proud of the culture that we have today. Not only proud, but we must also be able to maintain and preserve our own culture. So our culture will not be accented by the times and not taken or stolen by the other countries. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, I will deliver a speech which will of course discuss the theme of our seminar today. The seminar today is about Javanese Islamic culture in Indonesia, namely a tahlilan. You may know the tahlilan, is it? Tahlilan is a ceremony of salvation that is carried out by some Muslims, mostly in Indonesia and possibly in Malaysia. The purpose for the tahlilan is to commemorate and pray for people who have died, which is usually carried out on the first day of the death until the several day, and then on the fourth day, 100th day, and there are also those who do tahlilan on the 1000 days. Tahlilan is activity of reciting Quran, series of verse from the Quran, and the remembers with the intention of presenting the reward of reading it someone who has died. The tahlilan is come from the Arabic word. It's a tahlil, which means reading all the sentence La ilaha illallah. There is no God who has the right to be worshipped other than Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, on which is reading during tahlilan activity. Tahlilan is usually held every Friday night or on the 10th day after a person's death. Also, it's not limited to those two occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, another point of view says that the same activity is a gathering at a dead house while eating, accompanied by praying for the deceased to blessed by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Because indeed the organization provide dishes and food to take home. The tahlilan ceremony is suspected to be practiced in transitional centuries carried out by people who have just embraced Islam, but cannot abandon their old habits. Gathering at the funeral home did not only occur in pre-Islamic society in Indonesia, but in various parts of the world, including in the Arabian Peninsula, by the preachers known as the Wali Songo right now, as the time of the ritual would change to the ritual that had Islamic breadth in Indonesian, of course. In Indonesian, tahlilan is still entrenched so that in turn tahlilan is connotated with commemorating and praying for the people who have died. Tahlilan is done not just gather together for old habits. The present generation no longer feels the need and had to conduct get-together just like that. The tahlilan, which is still held today, is because every child wants their parent who have died to go to heaven. As al-Muslim now, as pious child who pray for his parent is everyone's dreams, of course. Therefore, every parent wants their child to be pious and pray for them. From here, families pray for the died, and some families feels happier is more people, congregation, pray for their deceased parent. Therefore, they invited people to do that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the conclusion of my speech today, time is the tahlilan is a culture that already exists and even still exists until today. The purpose of the holding tahlilan is to pray for the bodies of people who die so that all their sins are forgiven and they are prayed to enter the heaven of God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And with tahlilan we become more and more aware that the world is temporary and surely we will meet death. Thank you very much and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.